The Surge is one of the best PC games in our human existence at the moment. This game is only 17 gigabytes. I've gotten so many cool armor sets, it's not even funny. This game is rock and roll. This reminds me of like the end game of Max Payne 2 in the expensive executive building. There's been, I'd say, a dozen locations equally as grand as this, but completely different graphics. Like, you should see Creo World with the roller coasters and the green colors and the reds and the blues and the yellows. The amount of weapons I've collected in this game, it's nuts. Like, look at this. It's a coffin. Like, what? I got that the golden coffin from a DLC, and it's the only very heavy weapon I know. I mean, it's the only heavy two-handed weapon I know that says very high for the impact, and people get sent. They go flying. Another thing I like about the Surge is this. You see that? You could like literally jump over stuff and go anywhere you want. And in the nucleus, I jumped from the 3rd floor next to the button down to the 1st floor, and I got the elevator to come back down. However, as amazing and as awesome as the Surge is, the developer is like cruel, like straight up cruel. He like mazes out the maps too much. They're like mazed out. There's like these back room things with like these elevators and stuff, and then you like unlock shortcuts, but it's too much. It's just overdone. It's like maybe if there was 1 or 2 like little back routes like that, it would be cool in a video game, but there's like 300. It's like sadistic. So this, although this is one of the best games ever, it is like, look at this. Look through the game world. Hold on. I want to show you how like epic this game is. Like everything all connects, and it's all like Lords of the Fallen 2014 was like this, just not as huge as this. This is way bigger. This is just one little area, but there's places where it's better to do this, because you could see like if you look up, there's like a boss like a quarter mile away, like up in the corner. It's scary. You see, in this zone. Wait, no, it wasn't in this zone. It was in Creo World. But I looked through the map, and there's clearly a boss like laying in wait, and it's just like this creepy like ball of like, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I need to complete Creo Worlds. But look at all the stuff I've collected. I like this armor set. There's a guy in the first level that's wearing like just straight up NASA friggin' astronaut gear. Like, look at that arm size. I can't equip the full set because I have too many implants in, so my energy max will go over. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I could do this. Hold on. Yeah, I've never equipped that full set. It's right here. It's this one. So every chest piece in this game has a different flashlight when you press down on the D-pad. Like, look at the chrysalis. It has a black light. There's rooms in this game with black lights. This game is like miles. I can't believe that junkyard that I started in was this same video game. It feels like a lifetime ago. Isn't that cool how I disappeared my player's body and I could see the inside of the armor like that? But it's not perfect. You see how it's breaking other stuff? I didn't even notice there was grass in this place. I mean, leaves. This is my first time seeing that, actually. I think I liked it better when it was dead and creepy looking. Wow, I didn't even notice that. I've been in here for hours. I did a whole day like playing in here. Yeah, I like this better, right? It's more fitting. This game's scary. The end? Okay, there's this guy that talks to you and on the cameras, and he's like a hipster. And you think it's kind of like a woke game or something like that. But at the end, I won't spoil it. It's just not what you think. That's all I'm going to say. But if you're going to play through this game, you need like a good memory. What did I just get? I just got an XL implants. So you find new frames as you go through the game. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me show you the weapons. The weapons are psycho. Okay, look at this weapon I just found. Okay, so the game has some things I don't like. Like, if I just found this weapon, okay? But look, it's like, it's level 1, so it's worthless. I can't use it. And then I'd have to run back to level 1 to get level 1 parts to upgrade it. I just think that's so silly. Shouldn't... But he lets us change our weapons out in the field. And our armor. But they're all... the only one I have that's usable is this one. You know, when a player upgrades a weapon, why not upgrade every single other weapon in their bag as well? They went through the arduous process of upgrading it. Why do they need to prove that they can do that? Like, don't you want them to see all the weapons in your game? So what I'm trying to say is the PAX 2.0 is the only viable weapon I have at the moment. And then this, which sends people flying. So, at first I thought the game was like getting lazy at level 3 because like I couldn't stagger enemies anymore. But no, everything in this game that you get concerned about actually has an answer for it. Like, look at the impact. There's an impact stat and a stability stat on the armor. So the weapons have an impact, and then the armor says stability low. So I've been wearing this. I realized if you just wear the chest piece as high stability, you pretty much never get knocked over anymore. And look, but that could have been luck, I guess. I just don't get knocked over anymore. So I've been wearing the gloves from the start of the game, the whole entire game, because they have plus 3% attack speed. And then guess what? In this zone I just found these. Asclepius arm gear. And and when you see an enemy have a weapon in his hand, like right just this second, I just saw a guy holding a weird weapon. Just cut it off of his arm and then now it's yours. And that's how you get armor in this game. If you see an enemy wearing something, you could get their whole entire armor set. With the exception of the MG Gorgon security guards in the second level. They despawn, but then there's 700 of them throughout the remainder of the game. Except the developers, of course, make some NPC ask for a staff from one of those guys. Of course, out of all the people in the game, they make you get one from people who don't respawn. So it's kind of like you're going to want to back up a save file in this game and keep it on your desktop and back it up a lot, because things could go wrong. Like you could I killed the boss and I didn't realize I can get a version 2.0 weapon. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, don't worry, get it in New Game Plus." Like, bro, I'm not an idiot, bro. I don't play through games 2 times in a row. I'm not like I would never in a million years play through a game 2 times in a row. Like, I don't watch movies 2 times in a row. I don't play through games 2 times in a row. I guess I have a good memory. I don't need, like, I remember it for my whole life. That's why I like new games all the time. Anyways, I've replayed many games, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm contradicting myself. I have played games, but I'm not like going to do it right after I beat it. Yeah, we're talking about New Game Plus. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I agree with myself. Yeah, New Game Plus is stupid. I'm not gonna do a second playthrough. So I'm gonna get everything in one playthrough is what I was trying to say. Yeah, why was that so hard for me to say that? Okay, anyways, I look cool right now. So I learned that sliding attacks are just sick as hell. So might as well use a heavy weapon that does the most damage if you're just gonna do sliding attacks the whole time. And that's a good thing. I thought that was like a cool little thing I realized. And oh yeah, the plus 10% attack speed. I want to try something. You could like make builds in this game. Like you could just go crazy and just equip nothing but plus 70 health. And just have like the craziest amount of health ever. And that's kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of my build right now. But my drone can knock bosses over. And every boss you can get the version 2.0 of their weapon if you kill them in a certain way. Did I say that? Sorry, I've been trying to make this clip a few times. And it's gone shit, so I deleted it. And I couldn't find the elevator and that video got ruined. Okay. This game would be so much better if they gave you like a teleport station to every zone. Like no questions asked. There is something like that, and it's the DLC, but you have to beat the whole game in order to access all the doors. This game's got like elevators and at Creo World, there's like a cutout cardboard thing where you could put your face up to it. It's like a, I don't know, you put your face up to it. It's like one of those things at an amusement park. It's funny, and then you press X and the camera goes around and you could see yourself. It's funny. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know where I am. The nucleus, I still haven't beat the game because if you beat the last boss, it starts New Game Plus. Oh look, I still have the floor de-rendered. Whoa, that's cool. The game is just structurally built very well. And the best games always are. The best games always are. Alright, let me turn that off. Oops, not that one. Look at that. Okay, so. Ow. This guy's beating the shit out of me. That looks so cool. This is scary. Okay, wait. This is not where I want to be, though. Yeah, I want to go here. Testing. This is the DLC. And you could access it from every zone. There's a door like this. But you have to beat the game to be able to use all the other doors. Okay, let me see what's going on here. There's so much gear in this game, it's psycho. You wanna see those funny helmets? Whoa, I've never tried this on yet. Whoa, that would look good with stuff. Oh wait, okay. Let's go to another pretty zone. I like research and development. There's a couple zones that are just like maze-like nightmares of just like being lost. But I like this zone. You guys need to let me have my piece. Oh, and I got attack, it's called extreme measure weight or counter measure weight or something, version 5. So now I got a super power buff when I attack. So I just like killed all those things in like one attack after activating the buff. Okay. So there's NPCs in this game. See, this game is massive. It's just, I was in this zone for like 5 days, I swear to God. I was lost in this zone so much. Every zone's the same like that. There's not one that gives you a break. And I kinda don't like that. That's the only downside. It should have been the best Souls-like, but because they mazed out the maps like that, I can't. It's like if you're like, this game's like darker than I was expecting it to be. Like if you're hardcore, you'll like the Surge. Like if you like self-punishment, I mean pretty much. It's just, there's a lot of maze-like map design and I'm so happy I played this game. It was one of the best games I ever played in my life. I'm so happy it was like a chapter I'm done with, but I am not playing it again soon. Okay, like ever again probably. Like that was crazy. That was too much, brother. That was just too much, brother. What? That's the only one I don't like. Jammies. Hold on. Let's see. This one's cool. He flickers back into existence when I'm in the medical bays. That's why I don't make like a video on how to use this tool, because it's crude. It's not. With every time you turn off one thing, like 10 other things turn off somewhere else. Okay. That's kind of nerdy. Dorky. What about a weapon that lights up? Hold on. I like how this one lights up. I like the way it blinks like that. Or flickers, if you will. That's cool. Holy crap. I want to hide the HUD, but it always breaks more graphics. Although looking through the broken graphics in this game is one of the best I've ever seen. Hold on, like if you look through the yeah. That is a 2D background and it looks remarkable. I could have sworn last time I like looked down here and I could see it wasn't a gray circle. Hold on. Huh. But yeah, there's like a staff thing with further range. But there's no like ranged weapons. Like you'll learn pretty quick. You have to. It's a melee game. It's 100% melee game. There's like guys with flamethrowers at the end, but you can't get them. This game has the coolest weapons, man. This looks like just a paddle for beating someone's ass. I've never used this weapon. I've just made every weapon. I've grinded and made every weapon, but I never even used them. I don't know why I'm like that. I just want to have everything. And I have the Surge too, so that's gonna be cool. Hopefully it's not as mazed out. I don't want to know anything about it. I didn't know anything about the Surge. I didn't Google anything besides how to get unlost and how to get the version 2.0 from each boss. Oh, this goes to Creo World, I think. But yeah, there are loading screens, like for like going to oh no, that's the central. See, now he's walking into it automatically. I hate that. I hate that. I just made a mistake. Don't make me walk into the door I just opened by accident. See, this game's map design is incredible. It really does all wrap around. Like, it's just a loading screen is all. And you open shortcuts back to places. It's like epic. It's like, whoa. See, use real life places like this. This is like a building you could see. You could see it's real. They copied a real life building. Like, don't use your imagination when it comes to map design. Just copy real life places. Like, there's so many awesome arenas and epic places in real life. Just like the necessity of humans kind of guarantees it's going to be more complex, you know, than somebody's imagination. Oh, there's a peanut guy. You hungry? Alright, so yeah, the Surge, I got this for $2.99 on GOG. I mean $3.99 for all DLC. All DLC. Minky you! Minky you need crunch? Oh, you got the crunch right here. Oh my gosh, the Surge has been such a wild ride. It's like 100 hours. I definitely got 100 hours out of it. It's long. It is like miles long. I feel like it was 10 miles literally below me where I started the game. That's what it feels like. Oh, I'm one level away from getting another implant slot. Oh, and I put in music from Gunmetal. Isn't that so sick? You could put Medbay. There's a Medbay music folder. And you could put in .wav. And so I searched my computer, and the only game with WAV, a whole entire soundtrack thing, was the game Gunmetal, which is a game I couldn't even get to launch on Steam. I bought it for like $1, and I guess I never uninstalled it. So it was just like a folder, and I was like, this isn't gonna work, and it works, and it's awesome. Should I show you Creo World? Yes, and then I'm gonna wait. What is that? That's so sick. Who makes all this stuff? I want to look at that. This is why every game on Earth needs to give the player like a sniper rifle, so I could look at stuff, like literally. That's why I carry around a sniper rifle in my bag in Black Desert Online. It's like a little life hack. Just so I could look at people's furniture or like something they bought from the store on their table, like literally on their table. Creo World is nuts. This game, the performance has been flawless. It never crashed one single time. It's a well-made game. Flashlight? Wow, that's a good flashlight on this. What is this? Rhino? Oh yeah, I never tried on Stealthy Assassin yet. Whoa, that's a big light. There's a mantis chest that has like mantis eyes as the light. Whoa, look, 4 lights. I am a light guy. I like come from a long line of people who like looked at light and stuff. Like I just like love light, man. Like, you know, like looking, people who looked around. Where am I? Oh, Creo World. Do you hear the music? This game has awesome ambient music. Awesome ambient music. 10 out of 10. I don't care about that text grab. That's nothing. You gotta see these enemies. And they're different. They're not just... They like... I don't know. They like kind of run on all fours. See, this game is no joke. You could tell the effort. Just... I can tell if a game is fantastic just from, like, if I saw a screenshot like this, I'd be like, oh, that's a fantastic video. I'd be like, that's fantastic. Look at me. This is the best game ever. Except I hate how I can't upgrade my weapon ones unless I do the DLC, but that's annoying. Then I have to beat the whole thing and get to the... And then I only get like 3 pieces, and it's like I need like 40 more, dude. It's like, ah. I really hope that the second game has some conveniences, some quality of life. So maybe I could, like, for example, maybe I could trade in a piece of MK4 for like MK1 instead, because I keep getting nothing but MK4 stuff. But I would pay a million scrap for a piece of MK1. Like, it's just the irony that the first zone, the easiest enemies to kill, I need their gear, and I think that's just bad. I think that's a bad thing. I found an Easter egg in this game in Central Production B. Wow, I do remember this game by heart a little bit. I've spent a lot of time in it. In Central Production B, there's a poster on the wall with like a little X on it. There's like, I don't know, and then there's a mouse like this, just like that same exact mouse, but it's like sitting there ominously. And I thought it was an armor set that I could go get because I had my player's body disappeared. I thought it was just a room that was open for me to run into, but it wasn't. And then I was like, what the hell? And then I realized it was a poster blocking it. And I was like, oh, so this must be an Easter egg. See, this is why this game's awesome, right here. Look where I'm standing. No other game would let you jump in that thing. And that's why this game is the best game ever. I would give it a solid, like, I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but the maze, like we should be done with that in gaming. We should be being lost in games is the #1 problem with them, in my opinion. There's like 50 old games on my computer right now that I desperately want to continue playing through, but I'm just like stuck somewhere. And it's like in 3D games, there's 359 degrees of wrong choices, of wrong directions I could run in. So it's like, why can't every game on Earth just have just click a button and then it's something like blinks or like a little line on the ground, you know, just like a pulse on the ground. It doesn't have to be something annoying. This game has repeated this term so many times. I've seen the word probably 70 times total as I'm playing this game. Iron mouse. I don't know what that is, I don't know what that is. I just don't know what that means or what that is. Anyways, look at this. Is it like a meme or something? Is that like people like know and recognize? And because he uses it so much. And that was the Easter egg I found. So I should Google that. I'll Google it after this. I don't know what it is. Not a meme, but what's the word? What's the word that was... A mascot. A mascot. Yeah. He looks pretty cool. Maybe it's like a cartoon or something. Okay, anyways. This is not even upgraded and I'm doing a lot of stuff to them. That sounded wrong. So when you press X on them, that's just like instant win mode, and you can't get hurt by enemies while you're doing a cut. So I like it. It seems stupid, but I like it. It saved my, like, I've done it strategically, you know, waited to press X until like a certain moment just so I get those 3 seconds of iframes, you know what I mean? But you could turn off the animation. It like plays like a long, annoying QuickTime event if you don't turn off the animation. But inside this place, there's like exhibits, like the lumberjack show or whatever, and I ran into it and I got killed and I didn't get to see it. Oh shit. Planetarium. Okay, this game locks every single door. Like, bro, just because you lock every single door in the game, like, what was he expecting to be like? People are gonna think he's like Da Vinci, like. It's just weird. I don't know why he this game was like the simulator of this door is not available right now, or this door is locked right now, or I am in trouble. Watch. I'm gonna use my drone. Look at this. Ah, a second too late, but it knocked them on their ass. That is a death trap, that place. Why do I keep going there? I don't care about the lost scrap. I think I lost 60,000 before, and I didn't even care about it. I'm just so cool. But yeah, the Surge, I highly recommend it. This is the GOG version. GOG has sales so often. I missed the Batman Arkham Knight sale. It was like $6 for the premium edition. Always get the premium edition. Don't buy the base. There's always another one available for like $1 more that has all the DLC. GOG is freaking awesome. Wait, did I turn on the lights on this? And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's sales. So I missed the Batman sale, and like 24 hours later, it said a product you want is now on sale, and it was the Batman again, and it's on sale. I think right now still. I just love GOG. When I click on Steam and I see $30, $20, $40, $60 with every single thing, that seems like not correct to me. Like, PC games are cheap. Like, Steam back in the day, they were cheap. I remember getting a $60 game being like this sale of the day for $3. You guys don't remember that? $3 for a $60 game. Slashed from $60 down to $3. Or maybe it was like $6. No. I swear, $3. Sometimes, or a $60 game slashed down to 99 cents. That's where the memes came from of like, oh, there's a Steam sale coming. Now Steam is literally the worst place to buy a game. I check 50 other places before going to Steam. Because the only place Steam sells keys to resellers. I don't understand what people don't understand about that. Steam sells keys. The only person on this planet who can make a CD key that works with Steam is, guess who? Steam. People act like, oh, that's stolen. They must have got that key with a stolen credit card. No, it's like there's like stuff we don't understand. Like 1,000,000 keys go here, 1,000,000 keys go there. Like there's stuff we don't understand and know about. But GOG is legitimate. It's not a gray market website. It's Steam without DRM pretty much. It's like old Steam. It's like Steam how it used to be back in the day. Like 99 cents, $1, everything $2. And it's Steam's addiction. Steam's hook was we don't have to use CDs. We used to have like our PC games in like a couple boxes in a room of like a PC with a CD key like written down somewhere. So Steam coming out was a big deal, having all our games on one list, and we could just double click them and it downloads. Like that was a big deal. So we didn't have to worry about our CD being scratched. So Steam was a huge deal, and that's why it has so much love. But now it doesn't really do anything for me anymore. GOG, however, with the no DRM, and at this age, as I'm using tools like this that can do cool things, I'm starting to understand the importance of like having no security thing that's like doing scans on the game as you're playing it. You know, that ruins every third-party program that tries to do something cool. So it's like DRM in video games hurts the games. It hurts the performance. It hurts the stability. It sucks. And I'm learning how much, like, Steam's DRM has stopped me a few times. Like, I can't rename the exe of any games that I buy because Steam doesn't let me. I can't use 4GB patcher, which is essential for games that are old. And Steam doesn't let you do that because there's a flag in Windows that doesn't let 32-bit applications that are old use more than 2GB of RAM in a 64-bit environment. Yada, 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 because they might mem leak or something. So it's just a simple check. You just like check it off, and it's just now it could use up to 4GB of RAM instead of just 2048. And Steam doesn't let you make that small change to the exe of games. It stays the same exact file size, but Steam nope, it gives you an error. Steam stops you. And what else has Steam's DRM stopped me from? Just like what other, like, just like various tools won't work with the Steam version. Like if you try and use a whole bunch of tools at once on the Steam version, it'll crash. If you do it on the GOG version, it works no problem. It's like the DRM is a real thing, people. It's like it's just it might not be intrusive, but it also is not good either. It doesn't stop any pirates. Who's this pirate that? Why would they put de Nouveau on Crimson Desert? Who's this pirate that has a computer that can run Crimson Desert but doesn't have Steam or GOG, and he just like pirates games? Like who is this person? He doesn't exist. Witcher 3 has no DRM. That's like the best-selling game of all time ever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. I think I made my point. The Surge, very good. I'd say 9 out of 10 video game. Thanks for watching.